to RetroVerse83 Podcast. What's up, guys? RetroVerse83 is in the house. How's everybody doing this fine afternoon? I just wanted to tell you guys that I got some really exciting news. It's as you know, I already have started a RetroVerse83 podcast, and it's just really basically just talking about nostalgia, 80s and 90s memories of retro items, video games, movies, toys, comic books, just the things that we grew up with that really mean a lot to me. So I just thought it would be really, really cool to make a podcast about it and just talk about different subjects. I've already done two. The first one was titled What It's All About, just explaining what RetroVerse83 Podcast was. The second one was my top 10 Super Nintendo games of all times. It was called SNES 10. But this video, or this podcast, is just more basically just saying thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in and just, helping me out through the podcast, because, I've wanted to do it for a while, and now I've just recently just got the confidence to do it. Making videos on YouTube is totally different. Going out retro hunting, videoing what you're doing at antique malls or half-price bookstores or just retail stores, game stores, just finding the nostalgia. Like yesterday, I went to Half Price Bookstore, found a few movies that were like super cool that I grew up with. The Never-Ending Story 1 and 2 in VHS in the original sleeve box. I found Godzilla vs. Mothra, the Paramount versions of them, the Paramount home videos. Godzilla vs. Mothra, Godzilla versus the Astro Monster, King Ghidorah. Found two magazines of Batman Forever that were released back in 94, 95. It was really cool. So if you haven't seen the video, check it out on my YouTube channel, RetroVerse83. But I have a little announcement to make. I have a RetroVerse83 podcast page on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, look up my page, and this video is actually going on the page, but also my personal page as well. So this is what it's about, guys. It's retro. So my slogan is "Let's talk retro." Let's talk retro, man. And it's so cool that that it's just that I can do this, and I see different people doing it, and I see different people trying to. They have their own podcast, they have their own video channels, their YouTube channels, and it's just a great success. And this is what I want to do. This is my passion, and I love to do it. First and foremost, we have to put God first in all things that we do. So I give God all glory for even making it possible. Because we see a lot of this. We see a lot of businesses and owners and this and that. And I've worked with a lot of different companies in the past that, they fail to put God first in their daily lives. It's just all about work. It's all about this. It's all about the money. It's all about trying to make people happy. And I get it. I understand it. I'm not an owner, but I have been an assistant manager, a manager through different jobs that I've had. And it's like you have to put God first in everything. And it's just crazy that it makes me sad that it's gone away from that. And it's just everybody's just so focused on now, focused on jobs, focused on this and that. But this guy here, it's God. It's all about God. It's a faith-based podcast. I would like to keep it clean and respectful. So this is what it's about, man. So I give God praise and honor for what He's done in my life, and I'm so thankful for it. I'm thankful that I can do it. And so God first in everything, guys. Like my logo says, pray, work, and pray, and that's what it's about. So if you haven't joined it, join my RetroVerse83 podcast, and it's on Facebook, and it's a page. Join it, look it up. Just go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to it. So thank you, guys. This is just a little thank you, and I appreciate everything that y'all have done. And I appreciate the views. I appreciate the subscribers. I'm up to 115 subscribers now. So that is awesome. So I'm very, very happy about it, and I believe that God is opening doors for me and my family. I believe God is making ways that we have prayed for, and they're going to come to pass. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. But yeah, this is my podcast channel, so join on, man, and let's talk retro. If you have any subjects that you would like to talk about, let me know, and we will try to do it. I think the next podcast that I want to do, I want to talk about some VHSs, and I've been on this kick lately about Jean-Claude Van Damme. So who remembers this guy, Jean-Claude? He was very popular in the 90s, action superstar, blood sport, kickboxer, Lionheart, my all-time favorite, Cyborg, Sudden Death, Time Cop, Maximum Risk, Replicant, The Order, man, just Nowhere to Run, Knockoff, Double Team, Double Impact, Death Warrant. You know, there's so many. And I want to do a podcast on that, about the movies and just his background and stuff. I can't forget Street Fighter. He did Street Fighter. Colonel Guile. So yeah, that's probably going to be my next podcast that we're gonna talk about. So let's do it, guys. Thank you for joining, and this is just a quick thank you. I can't say it enough. Thank you. And RetroVerse83 Podcast. So if you haven't joined, join it. If you haven't subscribe to my YouTube channel. So let's do it, guys. Let's talk retro. And hopefully I can get some people in here that we can talk more with other people. Like I said, I'm going to be interviewing my wife here, probably in the next few episodes. But that episode is going to be more about testimonies and what God's done in our lives. So I'm so thankful for that. I'm going to try to get my son in here. Maybe we can talk about Godzilla. He loves Godzilla. So yeah, so join it, guys. Let's do this. What time is it? It's retro time. What time is it? It's retro time.